This is Dark Souls. This is such a drip skin, bro. This skin's so drip. Holy crap.
Capture and secure the objectives. Securing Alpha.
That's sweet.
Secure Bravo. Alpha secure. We've taken the lead. We're losing Charlie.
Chill. Why would you say that? Chicago, gotta patch up, boy.
Securing objective.
Don't mess with mis compas.
Oh, I thought I had a flashbang.
UAV overhead. Fast hands online.
Under 6.
We're taking Bravo. We control Bravo.
Oh shoot, I didn't even know there's a window there. Damn!
2 objectives secure.
No!
Enemy secure.
Changing mag.
Hostile UAV in the area. Securing Charlie.
Activating EMP.
Have your back.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Switching mag.
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
Using drill charge.
Enemy UAV active. Quick fix activated. UAV in the area.
What the?
Enemy UAV active.
Loading.
With you, mate.
Kill confirmed. Eliminate targets. Attacks to win.
Linda, got one. Gotcha 6.
Not one.
Taking effective fire. Coming! Surprise, cabron. Got more fighting. Breakfast down.
Standing by.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. Yeah. Enemy UAV overhead.
Medical.
UAV is exiting the AO.
Swapping mags.
Throwing a stunner.
Loading. Too close.
Friendly UAV online.
Scratch one. Switching mags.
We're getting hit hard. Target area confirmed. Get to the hard point.
Reloading. Switching mags. Do that again or I'll laser you in fucking half. I'm reloading. Using drill charge.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Gotcha.
Location update. Capture the hard point.
Job done. Ended their day. Took a poster shot. On your head out.
Hard point compromised. Hostile UAV overhead. Locating the next hard point. Get ready. Hard point relocated.
Changing
Secure the
mags.
target area.
I'm reloading. Set the bleeding packet. Switching mags.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Sentiments when aired grave. Changing mags.
The enemy is gaining ground. Hostile UAV active.
Last man.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Quick fix activated. Standing by.
Swapping mags. Request
Target
recon
area
flyover.
updated. Move to the... Copy that. UAV is on station.
Incoming
UAV on station. Target area updated. Move to the hub. Friendly UAV online.
Visual on the enemy.
Got one down. Activating EMP. That was for my friend.
Inside the perimeter.
Reloading.
Grenade out.
Changing mine. Using drill charge.
Enemy personnel at the
Let
hard
that
point.
slide. Well done. End of their day.
Location updated. Capture the hard point. Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Grenade out. On your sit. Yeah.
The hard
On the
point.
bag. Focus system out. Grenade. Get back.
Objective the next.
Take a good nap, you bastard. New man.
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. Mission failed. Activate.
Go back flash soon. Like tomorrow. Yo. Wait, before I got turn that phone on real quick.
Expedia helps you find the right time to book. Grip for that sprint to fire speed, that ADS speed, just making this very heavy hitter gun. And this weapon keeps popping up, and within the Season 6 update, they actually buffed this gun with damage range. Starting off with the longest barrel you can get, and that is the long-bore barrel. You get damage range, hip-fire accuracy, as well as burst velocity. In my opinion, this is definitely the best barrel for this weapon. We're also going to tune that for aim walking speed, once again, straight back and forth, back and forth.
Watching your six.
The enemy's gaining ground. Push them back. Domination. All Saber. Capture and hold the object. The enemy is captured.
Incoming.
Overhead. Hostile VSO overhead.
Switching mags. Swapping mags. Zach down.
Quick VSO. The enemy holds all objectives. Enemy UAV active. Securing Alpha. The enemy captured all objectives.
Throwing troop flash incoming.
Securing Charlie.
Surprise kill.
Charlie secure. Enemy securing Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. Enemy holds all objectives. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Securing objective. Hostile missile in the area. Enemy counter UAV is active. We're taking Alpha. Objective Alpha secure. Enemy taking Alpha. Enemy UAV overhead. Securing Alpha.
Faster can also capitalize on that damage range. Next up, I love the FJ basically make it so for recoil stabilization as well as recoil control. This gun definitely has as well, so this attachment will really help you. Next up, I like to throw on the 45 round magazine just to have more ammunition in the clip. You can take out multiple enemies in moving on to the rear grip, the RMT grip. This will help out with sprint to fire speed, ADS speed, just making this assault rifle a little bit faster. And make sure to tune that for ADS speed and sprint to fire speed as well. And lastly for the cone, the FRD gun, which once again give you sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. This is definitely a slower assault rifle, so this will really help out the gun and make it a little bit faster to use. We're also going to tune that once again for a walking speed as well as ADS speed. I'm almost positive in the Season 5 update, they also...
Grind. Secure them for extract.
with the Season 6 update, they buffed it once again. In my opinion, though, it's definitely feeling very, very good. They increased the damage range, so the farther the enemy, the more damage range you'll actually have. This assault rifle, though, isn't the best at very, very long-range engagements like that. So try to keep yourself in the...
What's up, guys? My name is Ace, and today I'm going to be sharing my early initial impressions of Modern Warfare 3 based on about 3 hours of playtime here at Call of Duty Next. Big thank you to Activision for flying me out to attend this event and putting me up at a hotel as well. But in this video, I am going to be sharing my honest thoughts on the things that I liked about the gameplay so far, as well as the things I'm maybe a little bit concerned about or just uneasy about at this point.
Domination. Capture and secure the objective. Securing Charlie. Secure Bravo.
Reloading.
Charlie secure. Securing Alpha. Bravo secure. Securing Alpha.
Oh, shit.
We're losing Charlie. We hold all objectives. Enemy is taking Charlie.
Took a boxing shot.
Enemy is securing Charlie.
Tossing smoke grenade. Using drill gun.
Hostile UAV in the sector. We are losing Alpha.
Throwing smoke. Changing out. Fuck me.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Tossing smoke
Traffic
grenade.
acquisition in AO.
Throwing smoke. Using drill charge. Tossing smoke grenade.
Online.
Swapping mags.
Enemy fire!
Alpha. Friendly UAV on station. Enemy is securing the... Enemy is securing Alpha. Just lost Alpha.
Throwing smoke. Ammo here.
Hostile cluster mine deployed.
Tossing smoke grenade.
Two objectives
Throwing drill
secure.
charge.
Enemy is taking Bravo. You're halfway.
Sentiments when Ernie Gray. Throwing smoke. Using drill charge. Reloading.
We are taking Alpha.
I need
Objective
mags.
Alpha. Hostile UAV.
Location.
UAV
charge.
Enemy is securing Charlie.
Playtime to really get a feel for it. And then finally, I'm going to be brutally honest about the things that I don't like, because there's a few key things that I think need a lot of work with this game. Before we get into that, though, just a few disclaimers to point out here. First off, I've only got about 3 hours of gameplay time at this point. It's enough time to form a basic opinion on things, but obviously I didn't catch everything with the game, so I'm sure there's going to be things that are discovered as time goes on throughout the beta, for instance, that I will touch on more with an actual beta review. In either case, let's go through the list of things that I'm liking about the game so far. And the first big one that I noticed immediately was the movement. Just in general, the amount of movement that you have available to you in this is very refreshing after coming off of Modern Warfare 2. The slide cancel is back. It feels really nice. I think they found a nice middle ground with this. It isn't overboard like Modern Warfare 2019. There is a little bit of a delay after the slide cancel. Like, you can shoot your gun, but you don't go immediately into attack sprint, for instance, the moment you finish your slide cancel. And I think that's a fair compromise. Additionally, the slide to fire was very quick, so you could actually engage in a gunfight and slide. Obviously, you'd be very inaccurate while doing so. Just give you that tool in your
Enemy in the airspace. Team deathmatch.
I'm hit! I'm running out of ammo! Using drill charge!
Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm reloading! Throwing flash grenade! Shit! Got one down!
Friendly UAV on station.
Oh, shite! Last mag! Sentry coming!
Quick fix online.
Fuck me!
Cruise missile incoming. Fight back.
Visual on the enemy. Swapping mags! Flash out!
Enemy UAV active. Friendly UAV online.
Throwing drill charge! Switching mags! Throwing flash grenade! Flash out!
Friendly care package on the way.
sentiments when early grave. Reloading!
Space.
Sniper's down!
Watch for movement.
Ready to deploy.
Requesting recon flyover!
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Ready for tasking.
Requesting counter UAV!
Copy. Counter UAV running signal interference.
Swapping mags!
RTB at this time.
We're losing ground. Enemy UAV.
Switching mags! Reloading!
Counter UAV is being fueled. RTB at this time.
Throwing flash grenade!
Compromised. We're down.
That you could use in the right situation. That's some lower optics. That seems very quick in this compared to Modern Warfare 2. Stray speeds also seem a little bit better. They're not quite as fast as a lot of like the old school Call of Duty games, like the original Modern Warfare 3 with the Stalker perk, for instance. Even if you're using the Stalker boots in this Call of Duty, which is kind of the similar thing, you're not going to get quite the same stray speed that we used to get back in the day. But overall, it definitely feels faster than Modern Warfare 2. So again, just another tool in an aggressive player's arsenal. And on that note, I want to talk about jump shotting just a little bit. With this, it seems like jump shotting is effectively the same as Modern Warfare 2, meaning there is an aim down sight penalty when you jump shot, although there has been a leak for a perk that's supposed to mitigate that ADS penalty. However, that wasn't available in the build. Otherwise, things may get a little bit stale for many of us. I do think we are the minority with this. I think many of the people that are playing Call of Duty today were toddlers when Modern Warfare 2 was out, the original Modern Warfare 2. And for the most, I'm excited for them. This is a great lineup of maps. I really do like the original Modern Warfare 2 maps, but I played them to death already back in the day, and I think over time they may end up getting stale. So there we go. The points, pros, cons, and things a little bit Modern Warfare 3. When it comes to like your local refresh, I've been playing Modern Warfare 2 for a year, which I think has been quite a limiting experience playstyle-wise. And while I haven't adapted the game, I still find enjoyment with it in limited bursts here or there. I have always had the feeling that it is quite limiting playstyles, whereas Modern Warfare 3 hopping directly into it, it felt very freeing. It felt very refreshing. I feel like I could really build a setup around the style of play that I want. I don't have to wait for my first to charge up. I get them right from the beginning of the game, and I can really push myself hard into a particular playstyle, especially the more aggressive playstyles. So for me, as somebody that tends to like playing a bit more on the aggressive side, this is going to be a significantly better game than Modern Warfare 2. Now, at the end of the day, is this the biggest leap forward from one Call of Duty to the next? No, not at all. This is more like a Modern Warfare 2.5. But I don't think that's necessarily the worst thing in the world. Modern Warfare 2, I've always said, has good bones to it, but just a pile of terrible gameplay design decisions that I really don't like and don't agree with. And I do feel like Infinity Ward has been quite stubborn with any of those. Whereas Modern Warfare 3, it just feels like an optimized version of Modern Warfare 2 that's built with community feedback in mind. So they are taking a lot of good parts of Modern Warfare 2 and bringing that forward into Modern Warfare 3, and there's going to be a whole lot of familiar elements here. In many ways, it's going to feel a lot like Modern Warfare 2. However, the general gameplay, the gunplay, it all feels very optimized. It feels quite a bit different, and I do think we're going to be seeing a whole lot more playstyle variety as well as a lot more movement in this game compared to Modern Warfare 2. And saying that though, I really hope they take a good look at spawns, and I would love to see some adjustments here. My main piece of feedback here is mid-map spawns should be a very rare occurrence. That's something that just kills the flow of the map, it kills any sense of map control, and just in general, it tends to create a lot of uncontrolled chaos. And that is my biggest gameplay concern with the game at this point. So there we go, that is how I'm going to play. Today's video, and I'd love to hear what your initial impression of this is, based on what you've seen throughout the stream. If you guys have been watching it, or just the gameplay that you've been watching from various creators like myself, just let me know what you're feeling about Modern Warfare 3 so far. If you enjoyed the video, well, like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. We'll talk to you guys next time. Okay, so just the first answer. Now let's get the answer again. Okay, so we've got a bunch of new stuff, new map, new weapons, and also new gadgets like this one for one time.
Free for all. Destroy all payload.
Also have a new type of weapon called G, haven't watched just yet. M1A1 bazooka, really iconic. And a bunch of other stuff, but I really want to try the orange one.
All free! Starting a farm with zero capital. What are you waiting? Start your own farm now.
Gentlemen, I have one question. When you visualize warrior, or do you see machine gun? That's the only damn force in the undead. Maybe war settlements dropping bombs on confused Frenchmen, or even thousands of soldiers inside.
Take a look. Secure the mark. To win. Airdrops are inbound to assist.
I'm taking fire! Throwing flash grenade!
We have taken the lead.
Reloading! Fuck off! Loading!
Chopper gunner is standing by.
Taking effective fire!
Friendly UAV on station.
Requesting air support!
Secure the area. Locating new drop zone. Stand by. New drop zone marked. Secure the fast hands online.
Changing mag.
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
Throwing flash grenade. Scratch one.
Friendly bomb drone. Secure the area.
Flash out.
Friendly stealth bomber inbound. Locating. New drop zone mark. New destination. Friendly VTOL entering the airspace.
the technology and tactics of a certain 20th century military power to conquer the world. But having both of our feet amputated will be the least of our concerns, because on turn 100, chaos portals will open all over the map, unleashing thousands of demons with an intense desire to consume our vital organs. Can we become a military superpower and overcome this cataclysmic event, or will we be subjugated by our demonic overlords? There's only one way to know. But first, a word from our sponsor, War Thunder. It's aimed with an impressive collection of over 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships, which you can use to decimate your friends, regardless of which team they're on. Personally, I like to turn off my weapon systems and just use myself as the explosive. In this regard, hypersonic jets are the most effective option. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, with dynamic and detailed damage models. So when I crash my F-16 into the side of a T-34 tank at 2,000 kilometers an hour, I get a complex breakdown of exactly why I am no longer alive. The customization is impeccable. So many need to read manga off the side of a Japanese tank. Simply incredible. Finally, the graphics are so good, I suffered a mental break, and I don't know pests. It's a little like democracy, which is nice, because democracy is a system of private people and full of people. But the people are the others. And I don't have time for such political machinations, so instead, we'll be doing all of our diplomacy with the business end of the machine gun. We start by introducing ourselves to our neighbors. Hello and goodbye. I know these tactics might seem excessive, but we need to aggressively develop our empire if we want to have any hope of surviving Armageddon. Because I may have put it on max difficulty. With our first enemy defeated, we can now recruit some conscripts. They're our weakest unit, and they're also preposterously expensive. But with a bit of focus fire, they can assassinate enemy generals in one volley. So, not bad. Clearly, we're going for quality over quantity. Our campaign started off quite well. We bounced around right from liberating settlements from the tyrannical Polish menace. So impressive was our victory that a peace wizard wanted to join the army. I know he may appear to be some kind of homeless schizophrenic, but he's actually just your average Los Angeles man. So I let him join our crusade. Now, in an effort to immediately bankrupt my own government, I decided to start building a second army led by the legendary General Wilhelm von Zollern. And yes, I did Google that name to see if he was associated with any genocides. Surprisingly, he was not. Wilhelm is great because unlike Karl, his talent tree actually buffs our modern units. And you better believe I'm going to specialize him entirely into tank warfare. But we don't have any tanks yet. In fact, all we have are people who wanted to be here slightly more than they wanted to be in a military prison. So let's get back on track. After finishing off the Empire Secessionists, we received a quest to defend this beach from an amphibious landing of Vikings. Unfortunately for the Vikings, the beach they are landing on is Normandy Beach because we have just unlocked light machine gun nests. And as you may imagine, a band of naked Norwegians is no match for the 1,200 rounds per minute coming out of these guns. After completing our revisionist history at Normandy, I decided to declare war on Emil von Gordon. Why would I do that? Because no one can stop me. Emil's forces were difficult to defeat because there were 2,500 of them. Fine. Now it's not. This gives us ownership over one of the mountain passes, which will help us control our borders, especially when the demons arrive. While this was going on, Wilhelm was starting up a war on the Eastern Front, and things were going pretty well. However, we were starting to run into some growing pains. As it turns out, ignoring your faction's game mechanics in favor of ultra-violence is not a wise decision, because after declaring war on two people just for fun, everyone thinks I'm clinically insane, and our popularity is plummeting. Much like a high school girl, without popularity, Karl's empire starts to physically decompose. So to correct this economic tailspin, we need to increase our approval rating. To achieve that, we will stop fighting humans, and instead focus on killing creatures of the night, such as the elderly. Unfortunately, Evan von Liebowitz didn't get this memo, and he attacked Wilhelm with 3,000 units. Now, machine guns are very strong, but as it turns out, they have their limitations, and we got absolutely massacred. This was a small but detectable setback in our plans. With my army destroyed, the took the opportunity to demand financial restitution from us, despite the fact I'd never even talked to him before. I'll be honest, it really damages my confidence to be successfully extorted by sentient plant matter, and I won't be forgetting this. So for now, we can't afford another war. Now, it's not all bad, because the Beastmen just completed their end of suicide pact by running headfirst into my capital, and this gave us a nice little chunk of change. In fact, money is at a bit of a premium in my empire, because if I want to recruit a super heavy tank, it's going to cost me thousands of gold. Fortunately, I found a few ways to make money. For example, I struck up a trade deal with this lovely wood elf lady. Shh, don't tell. I think I'm gonna kill her. Aside from that, we've just been completing quests, trading with the Chinese, and stealing Heinrich Himmler's social security checks. Speaking of Heinrich, the war is going quite well. Much like the Beastmen, he fell into the trap of driving himself into a wood chipper at 300 kilometers per hour. And since then, I've been using light tanks to carve my way through his territory. Truly, there is no cleaner pleasure than watching machine gun fire tear into hordes of the undead. Our campaign culminated with the siege of Castle Block. It was kind of awkward because we have almost no melee units, and we can't really shoot them effectively from this angle. So I settled on using some breaching charges to open the castle gates. From here, I just let my tanks sit down in front of the door and shoot anyone who attempted to move from here to here. It was a little like Red Rover, except the stakes were a lot higher because angry Germans are shooting at you with machine guns. Eventually, we won, but clearly, I'm going to have to invest in some heavy artillery going forward. At this point, all of our initial enemies are dead, so it's a good time to assess our position in the world. It's turn 33. We occupy a thin band of regions along the southwest. I was hoping to have the entire empire conquered by turn 40, so it's safe to say we're a little behind schedule, but I'm confident that our rapidly developing military technology will help us catch up. For example, Wilhelm recently acquired a new mount. Is it a horse or even a dog sled pulled by children? No, it's a bulletproof Mercedes-Benz with a machine gun mounted on the roof. I'd like to see Vlad von Karstein compete with this. Speaking of Vlad, he's going to be our next target. He owns a lot of territory, and unfortunately for him, most of the Geneva conventions do not apply to reanimated corpses, so I should lose no popularity by eviscerating him with hundreds of landmines. However, the orcs were blocking my path into Sylvania, so I had to grapple with the serious moral dilemma of whether I should shoot them to death or cover them in napalm. I chose both. It was all going very well because the orc military philosophy consists exclusively of screaming and running headfirst into bullets. The undead were experiencing a similar issue. Usually, they throw bodies at you until you become exhausted, but luckily for us, bullets do not get tired. The only problem we ran into was that the ghosts are ethereal, so roughly half of our bullets go right through them. But I am a firm believer in just shooting them twice as much. So we plow forward, capturing Red Shot, Schwarzschild, and Fort Obersteyr. And just as my military conquest was about to send me over the edge into an erection-induced coma, tragedy struck. Clan Stryer declared war on it. It's alright though, they're strength rank 21 and we're rank 2, so surely they won't invade me with 3 armies, you son of a bitch. You look like a smart guy, so I probably don't have to tell you, but this is really bad. Because for every skating we can see, there are probably 10 that we can't. With all of my generals tied up in the east, Pick and Claw had a fantastic time detonating nuclear devices on my peasant militias. To make the situation even more embarrassing, the orcs actually started defeating us by changing their army composition. Did they also develop heavy machine guns, you may ask? Nope, not even close. They just put themselves on pigs and drove into my gun line really fast. The only silver lining to all of this was that I convinced Balthazar Gelt to confederate with me, which expanded my borders considerably. Naturally, this decimated my economy because AI build their empires in the same way a recently lobotomized man builds a helicopter, which is to say, not very well. Anyway, after sorting that out, I sent Gelt back to deal with Skaven, and since he is a wizard of metal, I gave him some very heavy metal to work with. Aside from that, Wilhelm went on a paid vacation to the lovely city of Skavenblade to burn it to the ground and stomp on the ashes. Our capture of Skavenblade could be compared to cutting the head off the chicken that is Clan Stryer. The issue is that the body is still thrashing around and shitting all over my territory. However, after 10 minutes,
Target the enemy HVT. Keep yours secure. New HVTs identified. Lead is ours.
Stop shooting because I thought he was dead.
Flash out! Got your back, mate! Swapping mags! Changing
Stand
mags!
by.
Check your fire! I need mags! Dropping ammo here! I'm taking fire!
The enemy has the lead.
Reloading! Stun grenade!
Ready for tasking.
Reloading! Blasted recon flyover!
Copy that. UAV.
We've taken the lead.
Don't shoot! Set
Standing
the
by.
bleeding packet! Calling in a counter UAV! Last mag!
Counter.
Strike standing by.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Lost the lead. Enemy cluster mine deployed.
Using drill charge! Target area marked! You're cleared hot!
Solid copy. Sparrow 6. Launching SAE. Inbound hop.
The lead is ours.
No hits on that pass.
The enemy. Stand by for HVTs. The enemy marked you as an HVT. Expect contact. We've taken the lead. Lost the lead. The lead is ours. He has the lead. Enemy UAV active. Taking the lead.
They tagged me! Activating DDoS! Swapping mags!
The enemy has the lead.
Ammo here! Reloading! Wouldn't let that slide. Requesting counter UAV!
The lead is ours.
UAV is being refueled. RTV at this time.
Lost the lead. Stand by for new HVT.
Using drill charge!
Kill him.
Throwing drill charge!
Again? Are you kidding me, bro?
Mission failed. Return to base.
And we have finally finished them off. In their place, I installed several puppet governments that were loyal to me. I can't be everywhere at once, but having multiple semi-competent allies spread across the map should be enough. At this point, my blood pressure was finally starting to normalize again, so obviously the ogres decided to rectify that by declaring war and attacking me with 3 gigantic armies. At this moment, the game expects me to just roll over and accept my fate flatly like a good boy, but I said no. I'm fighting this battle, and I'm not going to stop pissing myself until I win. We took up a defensive position atop this hill, and I started skirmishing with my tanks. The ogre race is an exciting experiment in determining just how much fat a body can accommodate before it ruptures at the seams, which makes them incredibly easy to shoot with a rifle. Even better than that, I found I could use my tanks to block the enemies up, at which point my heavy machine guns would start tearing them apart. It was a bit of a messy process, but eventually we managed to shoot, bludgeon, and explode the ogres to death. As a thank you to Scrag for being such a good sport about the whole ogre genocide thing, I decided to travel into his territory, burn his castle down, and install a xenophobic city-state in his place. Now back in business, Live on Karstein is technically still alive, but his empire is dying, so we're going to booster some end-of-life care by caving in his cranium. This was fairly easy, because I now had access to pioneer infantry, which can construct razor wire, MG nests, mortars, and anti-aircraft bunkers for free. It takes a lot of time, but the undead aren't exactly in a hurry. In fact, they're having a hard time moving at all. His build now upgraded his mail, and he's now flying above the battlefield in a whirlwind, dropping synth blocks and lawn darts on our enemies as they approach. Excited by the idea of police supremacy, I decided to recruit several imperial warblades to help me clean up some Viking villages. They're stronger, considerably more phallic, and each one has 10 bombs they can deploy more massive damage. The Norwegians had to counter this by throwing axes in the sky. Not only did this tactic not work, it actually made me bomb them even further. At this point, I managed to narrow down what the actually good units are. I think they're starting to move pretty fast. Some orcs declared war on us. We beat the daylights out of our bestest. Hired the Red Baron, who was apparently a melee specialist despite being in a migraine. Killed some wood elves while no one was looking. Used rocket launchers to defeat Pope Francis in a quest battle. And most importantly, we implemented government-mandated crystal meth for all of my soldiers, which is clearly evident by the way my machine gunners are currently tweaking out in between volleys. At this point, it's turn 70, and we control almost all Empire territory. Our only active enemies are the Norskins, the orcs, and some British guy. However, the Chaos Invasion will be coming soon, so it's time to start preparing. One of the most dangerous components of the invasion is that it spawns chaos portals all over the world, which is like an open invitation for demons to remove your limbs. My plan is to construct several of these buildings across my territory. They prevent chaos threats from spawning, and if I pull this off just right, we will be the only faction in the entire world that isn't immediately decimated by hordes of demons. Now, I like my plan, and it should buy us some time. However, we will still have to fight our enemies at some point. To this end, I ordered the construction of several super heavy class weapons. This is a super heavy mortar. For reference, here it is next to our previous generation of artillery, and now here it is turning a group of goblins into fertilizer. So, yeah, we also have this. I know it looks like a tank, but it's actually a Morse code transmitter. The signal is carried by a 40-pound high explosive shell. The receiver is located somewhere inside this man's gray matter, and the message is death. Finally, the Imperial Sky Destroyer. I haven't even used this one yet, but it cost me 20,000 gold to recruit and another 5,000 for upkeep, so I'm hoping this will be our secret weapon against the apocalypse. While my new units were recruiting, I spent the next couple of turns testing out different weapons. Here are some of my favorites. The immobilized anti-aircraft gun. It's fairly good at killing flying units, but I prefer to use it to execute political reasons.
Secure the target area to win. Enemy personnel at the point.
Switching back! Incoming grenade!
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Location updated. Capture the hard
Throwing
point.
flash grenade! Drinks are on you after!
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Attack me!
Hard
Switching mags.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by. We're getting hit hard.
Activating EMP.
Hard point relocated. Secure the hostile UAV in the sector. Hostile UAV overhead. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Secure the area.
Changing mags. Knew I was around. Gosh, watch your eyes. Reloading.
Hard point relocating. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Area updated. Move to the hard point. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Важня. Hostiles deploy the counter UAV. Hostile vehicle in this sector.
Taking effective fire. Flash incoming.
Hostile UAV active. Mission compromised. We are defeated.
Helicopters, they're quick, fire explosive rockets, and you can land them to refuel their ammo. Very cool. Finally, we have colonial infantry. Each one can build 3 walls and provide cover and prevent the enemy from advancing. Of course, it doesn't take long for you to realize you can abuse this mechanic to instantly create an impenetrable fortress of dirt that puzzles even the most intelligent chaos giants. You may be wondering how I experimented with all these war machines. Quite simple, really. I took them across the water and found that the Vikings were very willing to let me test my weapons on them. And by very willing, I mean they weren't able to stop me. Turns out it wasn't climate change that killed the mammoth. It was natural predators such as carnivorous flights of biplanes. Anyway, our extensive research and development program was actually generating us a lot of money, and the Empire had into something of a golden age. It was going well, money was flowing, and the Empire was blossoming. Basically, there has never been a better time to be a citizen living in the Empire. Doom is coming, destroying all in its path. The end is nigh. You know what? Don't worry about that. I'm sure it's fine. On a completely unrelated note, I'm going to start drafting a few thousand people into the army now. We're on the final stretch at this point, and I'm just getting everything prepared. I imagine the literal apocalypse may slightly influence the Empire stock market, so I've saved up plenty of cash, recruited extra armies, and set up 2 layers of walls in all of my settlements. I finished out the next 10 turns fairly relaxed. The only excitement was when we were attacked by Leopold Wolf. For those of you who don't know, Mr. Wolf is an avid collector of traumatic brain injuries. How do I know this? Because I'm the one giving them to him. I don't know much about him, but he's very upset that I own the moot, and every 5 or 10 turns he shows up and starts screaming at me about taking the moot pill. I don't know what that means, so naturally I shot him with an anti-tank rifle. Other than that, we were ambushed by a large quantity of ogres. In case you are wondering, this is what a man's face looks like when he knows he's about to be spit roasted by murderous fat men. Actually, never mind. I was giving General Booger too much credit, but then again, it's hard to command your troops when you are dead. I took this incursion as an opportunity to use my flamethrowers to carve up the ogre kingdom and redistribute it to my vassal. I know this may seem like an overly violent solution to an otherwise mundane problem, but when you are a walking tank of napalm, suddenly every problem looks like a Vietnamese rice farmer. Turn 99. Things are good. Our southern border is protected by several military allies. The north is protected by Kislev and the tree people, and everything else is protected by this. I went to sleep on turn 99 with a smile on my face, feeling safe and secure, but suddenly dark and twisted visions crept into my mind. Eldritch abominations, legions of chaos warriors, and above all else, one a very angry little man. I woke up in a cold sweat, frantically searching around my empire for the chaos invasion, but it's mine. There's nothing here. Oh wait, nope. There it is. There are a total of 75 fully leveled hostile chaos armies on the map, and as it turns out, they're hosting a destination wedding in Altdorf because they're all headed straight for me. Truly, it is time to summon the Electric Hounds. Actually, never mind. They're all dead, and we killed them. Well, at least our preparations worked, and we have no chaos portals in our territory, so that should buy us some time. Anyway, good luck to everyone else. Now, first things first. Festus has willed himself back into existence, and he also brought 10 of his friends from the homeless shelter to come kill me. However, I anticipated this and brought 8 of my friends, which means the ultimate battle between modern firepower and disgusting freaks is about to unfold. I kicked it off with 4 of my best armies against 4 of theirs. We deployed our forces and began setting up on high ground. I was worried they might rush us, but there appeared to be some gentleman's agreement that we would both wait for our reinforcements to arrive. This is what that looked like on my side: howitzers, tanks, machine guns, armored cars, blimps, and of course, a shitload of infantry on their side.
Hold down the objectives and keep
Reloading.
Objective Bravo secure. We've taken the lead.
Swapping mags. I need ammo.
We control 2 objectives.
Casi me lleva el diablo.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
Flash out.
Losing Bravo.
On your 6. Throwing flash grenade.
Securing Alpha. Enemy taking Bravo. We've lost Alpha. Securing objective Alpha.
Contact.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Effective fire. Flash out. Loading.
We've secured 2 objectives. Enemies taking Bravo. Securing objective Charlie.
Watch out. Incoming. Taking effective fire.
I am with you. Enemy contact!
We're taking Charlie.
Throwing flash grenade.
You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp. Securing Charlie. on station. Enemies taking Alpha.
Flash out!
We're losing Alpha.
Reloading!
Enemies taking Charlie. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back. Compromised. Securing Alpha. The enemy took Charlie. We're taking Alpha. Friendly precision airstrike inbound. We're taking Charlie. We control Alpha. Our UAV is in the area.
Switching back!
Repeat. Friendly UAV online. Friendly VSO inbound.
Throwing flash grenade!
We control 2 objectives.
Dust yourself off, we're
Securing
good!
objective
Switching
Charlie.
back!
Securing Bravo. Securing Charlie.
Flash out! Losing drill charge!
We're taking Charlie. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. We've got 'em on the run. Enemy securing Alpha. Enemies taking Alpha. Solid work.
We were in a bit of a standoff at this point, but fortunately only one of us had chemical weapons, and surprisingly it wasn't Festus. So I began pounding my enemies with poison-filled shells. This achieved some level of neuron activation, and they started plowing across the field toward me. Our lines were very neatly formed, and we were hitting hundreds of them on each volley, but within minutes it was absolute chaos. Giant insects chasing down heavy tanks, danger close artillery, limbs erupting into flames, giant balls of molten lead plowing across the battlefield, and most importantly, a very unfortunate amount of men being hacked apart by great axes. Luckily, we were able to volley fire the enemy leadership until they more closely resembled a spaghetti strainer than a human being. And with that taken care of, the chaos forces began to fold. After about 18 minutes, they were
clear to engage all threats.
Check fires. Flash incoming. Don't make you cheat. Target down. Throwing flash. Swapping mags.
Friendly UAV on station. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Fast hands activated.
Flash out. I'm taking fire. Changing mag. Contact. Swapping mags. Fire. Don't mess with me, compas. Throwing flash grenade. Scratch one. Changing mag.
Quick fix online.
Fire. Taking fire.
We hold the advantage. Rifle here.
Change your mags. I got your back. Don't miss you cheat. Target down. Flash out. Linda, got one. Throwing flash grenade. Attack me. Six. Loading. Watch your fire, you little up. Moving.